I guess I'm, taking my lumps here from trying to engage, I guess, the theist atheist debate from neither camp. I've tried really hard to suggest that, there are, I guess, insights on both sides that I would like people to be able to navigate and to be able to address. On the one side, I would like more atheist people to admit some of the motives for religiosity to be within the mysterious, the absolute awesomeness of life itself, and that it's not all top down over against social control mechanism. I think that's just a reductive, problematic orientation. And in the same way that I think lots of atheists, scientific materialists, who seem to want to suggest that if the kinds of questions being raised don't lend themselves to a scientific investigation, then they're really not legitimate questions. And again, I find that very problematic. On the other side are these sort of religious fundamentalist types who I think they seem unwilling to entertain that humans emerge through the product of natural evolution, that they are material and will ultimately die one day. I guess trying to find a position between these two groups has been unsuccessful, frustrating. I think the thing that I would say about the atheist camp here on YouTube, and it's too inclusive, so I don't want to speak too much, but maybe I'll just pick on the atheist experience here. Uh, I think that it's kind of a farce that their name of this channel, or the fan channel, or even, however you want to talk about this group there. I guess there's several different channels there with the atheist experience. I don't see, where's the atheism? I see a lot of ex-Christians nursing grudges about the invisible monkeys that they can't shake. I don't see a lot of robust atheism. I see lots and lots, and I've watched a fair number of videos now, and I see people entertaining ideas. It's sort of like arguing over what color fingernails the tooth fairy has, and they're arguing about the characteristics of the tooth fairy, but then at the end of the day they go, well, there really is no tooth fairy, but if there was a tooth fairy, this is the kind of dress the tooth fairy would wear. I don't even get it. I don't get it. I don't know if this is just a Texas thing. Are there just so many fundamentalists down in Texas that this sort of fundamentalist atheism is a reaction against it? I simply don't understand. And I'm trying so hard to find what is a reasonable middle ground, and it's obviously very unsuccessful. It kind of reminds me of the way the U.S. uses the expression the World Series, and what they really mean is, no, the U.S. here is going to have two teams compete, and we'll call it the World Series. Well, why not just call it the ex-Christian channel? I don't see the atheism. I don't see it. Now, I'm sure there's going to be people here who disagree with this. That's fine. I guess I'm not obviously making YouTubes for popularity contest. I I think that it's very interesting. I'm fascinated by it, probably more than anything. The amount of people who, I think they're jumping ship from just, we're scared little animals, all of us. We are scared little animals, and I'm watching young people on this channel, they just jump from one ideology to the next. They're just leaping ship. They're not interrogating assumptions with an openness to be wrong. I don't think that's the case at all. And even on, I look at my videos and on the comments that people post, everyone wants to tell me what my view is. It's so interesting. At any rate, those are some thoughts. Okay, thanks.